Hey everybody, welcome to the WWE United Champions match card predictions. Phil is here.
Let's go.
As many of you WWE fans know, Roman Reigns had to have emergency surgery, so if we could have a moment of silence for Roman Reigns, that he has a safe and healthy recovery. Okay, thank you guys very much. Let's get to the match card. More exciting news. Well, gee, both my videos have been very, very sad. I had a moment of silence for that Titans kicker that tragically died in the car accident. Gee, my videos are starting out pretty sad. I gotta get excited. Alright, our first match, Rusev versus Henry. I'm going with Henry because the Rusev clash has to end sooner or later, and it might as well be now because nobody else cares.
I am also going with Mark Henry. And the reason why I'm pretty much going with Mark Henry is that they closed the show. Which, usually with a match like that, I would usually think that the WWE World Heavyweight title segment would have closed the show. But no, it ended up being the Mark Henry and Rusev segment. And, of course, he was going for the super kick, but he caught him into a World's Strongest Slam. And right then and there, and as the flag came down, I knew right then and there, like, Henry's going to win this thing.
Yep.
So, let's do it.
We're all hoping for that one. Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. My prediction is Randy Orton, and that they will drag this on into Hell in a Cell next month. And that will be the last match between Orton and Jericho. But I think Orton's going to take this one out.
I think Orton's going to take this one out too. Because as you guys know from our previous video of our Raw prediction that I brought up Jericho's last match in the WWE for this run at least. And I've heard that I've heard that this match right here is going to be the last one. But if it's not his last one and it does go into Hell in a Cell, I'm still going to go with Randy Orton because I want this thing to go on.
Yeah.
So.
The Usos versus Golden Stardust for the tag titles. I have said for probably the last 3 pay-per-views that the Usos should lose their tag titles. They've been great champions, but I think it's going on a little too long. I'm going with Golden Stardust to win this match and finally defeat the Usos, who are probably one of the greatest tag team champions we've ever seen in WWE.
They've held the tag team titles for over 200 days.
Yep.
These guys have been great champions, no doubt about it. They faced the Wyatt family, and in
beat
the
them
last
twice.
pay-per-views, I picked the freaking Wyatt family to win when they were facing the Wyatt family earlier on.
Yep.
But I'm also going with Goldust and Stardust because this cosmic key, which I don't get. I gotta. As soon as they turned heel, I just didn't get it. But, well, Cosmic Key, apparently the tag team titles. I'm going to go to the Stardust to find their Cosmic Key tonight.
Okay.
Tag team titles.
Okay. Paige versus AJ versus Nikki Bella for the Divas Championship. I'm going to go with AJ on this one. I do know Nikki Bella was put in this match and a lot of the momentum is going her way. I do not know if I think if Nikki Bella wins the championship, Paige and AJ Lee, that just won't make sense because that feud has to continue. And obviously the Nikki and Brie feud has to continue, and it will lead to a match for them later on. So I'm going to go with AJ to win this, and the Paige and AJ feud continues, and Brie Bella will somehow get involved with Nikki not winning this match, unless Brie Bella decides she wants to turn heel, which I don't believe what will happen because they have to have at least one match and be the yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like they have to cover the ground of what they were. So I'm predicting that AJ Lee will win this match.
Well, statistically, you only have a 33% chance of retaining your title.
Yep. That's Paige.
Nikki Bella, turning heel at SummerSlam, automatically gets this title shot. AJ, she comes out, she says that I still have my rematch clause. So, I wanted that Night of Champions. Then we heard that Stephanie McMahon on a WWE.com announcement thingy that is going to be a triple threat.
Yep.
I want AJ to win, but I'm actually going to predict Paige that wins her title. Paige wins by retaining. Not only Brie Bella is obviously going to interfere in this. But, I mean, of course the AJ and Paige feud is going to continue. But I believe that Paige will return her title here.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Ziggler and Miz for the Intercontinental title. You got the moneymaker. So, who's going to win this one, Phil?
Alright, now...
At least ought to be good.
Hopefully, they do not swerve us and make the match, and make Miz, he's like, I don't want to face this guy, Son Double, get out here, you can face him instead.
Yeah.
and then if you win, I'll have my title back. I hope it's not that.
I wouldn't blame you.
If the stunt doubles come out and they're like their managers or whatever, like Cara Ziggler and all that, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I just don't want... you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
I honestly believe that Ziggler's going to win this thing here. I mean, they're probably going to drive this until the next pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell, and then that'll probably be it. But I'm going with Ziggler for the win.
By the way, guys, a little football in WWE. The Broncos are starting to make a comeback against the Seattle Seahawks. It's now 17-12 in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, Seattle does have the ball, but Denver is starting to make their comeback after being down 17-3 at the half. So, that's something big. All right, the sixth match on our card is Sheamus versus Cesaro for the U.S. title.
Look, the United States Championship used to mean something. Sheamus has not defended the title, I don't think, ever since he won it. I think they're going to bring him Battle Royal. Then all of a sudden they get this number one contender in Cesaro.
Yep.
Cesaro used to be a client of Paul Heyman. They dropped that because Brock Lesnar came back, which will be in the next probably part. But they dropped that to get him on a singles run. So, I mean, of course, I believe Sheamus is going to win this one. I believe he's going to retain his title. No, I changed that. Cesaro is going to win the title because I want Sheamus to be out of here. The WWE, but I just don't want him. I just don't want the title on him anymore. Have the championship mean something, please.
A little fun fact for you guys. Let's look this up. Hold on. Let's continue with this argument. But I mean, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. I mean, I can't remember the last time that. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. 4 out of the last 5 United States champions weren't even from the United States. And the man that was Dean Ambrose, who held it for almost over a year. So, I mean, you're talking about, like, are they trying to push for the European Championship to come back? Because neither of these guys are from the United States. Cesaro is from Switzerland, and Sheamus is from Ireland, obviously. So, I mean, that's just a little fun fact for you guys. But I'm going with Cesaro to win this match. I think Sheamus needs to just not be the champion anymore, and they need to make the United States Championship worth something again, and not just be a completely minor title, not even being in the picture. And, like, I'm disappointed what WWE's done with the United States Championship, but I am picking Cesaro to win this match against Sheamus here at Night of Champions.
What I would have done this is going back a couple of matches, but Rusev, has the United States versus Russia.
Yeah, exactly. I would have had Sheamus versus...
What I would have done is I would have had him feud with Sheamus, go for the United States title.
Yeah.
And then I know that this would probably not happen at that event, but Rusev winning the United States title, that would have been huge.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that would have made the title worth something again. And I was saying that for, like, the entire run that Rusev has. I was saying, give him the U.S. title. Give him the U.S. title. And watch what he does with it, because he's an enemy of the United States. Do you think the United States wants him to be representing the United States like that? He's bashing the United States every week. Give him the title. That's such good business. Alright, we gotta move on. Alright.
Yeah.
Our main event, the rematch, and possibly one of the biggest rematches in WWE history, after being dominated, completely and utterly dominated at SummerSlam. John Cena invoked his rematch clause at Night of Champions for the WWE Championship, WWE World Heavyweight title against Brock Lesnar. Who will win, Phil?
John Cena.
So, Phil, you're picking Cena. You're picking Cena.
Done. 16-time world champion, Ric Flair.
So you're picking John Cena to win this match, even though you picked Brock Lesnar to win at SummerSlam. You're picking Cena to win this match.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm picking John Cena as well. But here's the main reason why I'm picking John Cena. This is a different John Cena. This man is here, and he is working. He is going to SummerSlam, like you said, not only to beat Brock Lesnar, he's going to beat Brock Lesnar's ass at Night of Champions. And I think he will do that because he has the capability to be able to do that. So I'm doing John Cena to win this championship. Maybe Seth Rollins cashes in and we go to a Hell in a Cell match between Brock Lesnar, Cena, and Seth Rollins. Who knows? And that could lead Cena to be a 17-time world champion because you know he doesn't have that much left in the tank. I mean, he's 39 years old or 38 years old? He does not have that much left. So I don't know what Cena will be doing. But, I'm excited for tonight to see if Seth Rollins actually cashes in during the physicality that Brock Lesnar is going to give to John Cena. During Cena, and maybe Lesnar wins and Seth Rollins cashes in. I mean, who knows what will happen? But, this could be big and possibly the biggest main event in WWE history, next to Rock versus Cena. I mean, I am extremely excited about this one.
Exactly what I could have said.
Alright. Thank you guys very much. Phil, you have anything else to say?
Tune in to Night of Champions on the WWE Network for only $9.99.
Alright, thank you guys very much. and I hope you guys have a good one.